Brilliant. So if somebody has or does say to you, Tallulah, that they're not feeling too well, they're feeling a bit down in the dumps, and they're struggling with coping with how things are at the minute, what sort of things could you say to them, or what sort of things could you say to them to do that would help?
I could talk to them. I could try and occupy yourself. When you're occupied, you just it's sort of stepping into a different mind, when you're occupied, it really helps. So I probably occupy them, so I'd probably play a game or chat to them. So maybe I would rather than chat about why, so I'd maybe ask why you're sad, and then I'd maybe go on to a different subject rather than keep on talking about that. But at the same time, it's sort of a bit it depends what they're sad about, because if they're sad about something, sometimes it's just better to talk about what you're sad about rather than talk about it for a couple of minutes and then go on to something else straight away. Sometimes it's just better to talk about it, unless they're having a panic attack, but that's rare for my friends.
So I guess does that kind of go along with how important friendships are and how important keeping in touch and things like that have been during the lockdown? Yeah. Okay. When all this, hopefully when all this has been sorted and we get back to school and we get back to hopefully a bit more normality, what sort of things are you looking forward to?
Probably meeting up with my cousins, because honestly we used to meet up with them every single weekend, but now it's never, and if we ever did, it's probably 2 meters, or it have to be outdoor. It's probably doing that, and then also spending more time with family and more people who are not in my bubble, and also sometimes with friends, because none of my friends have been allowed to have a sleepover. So
is things like going on holiday and going out for the day and
that as well,
going different places, because we're just having to be stuck at home, aren't we?
That's
okay.
a good one.
And the last little bit, Tallulah, is because you did some head starter training with myself and James when we used to come to Chandler's Ridge, didn't you? I'm just wondering if there's any kind of any words you could say that if we were talking to some other children in some other schools, have you got any kind of not advice, but is there anything that you could say that might help them during this time if they're struggling?
Head Start is already very good. A lot of the things that I know now have come back from Head Start. Maybe tell them about how to cope during things, so maybe how to cope. So say if one of them was have panic like me, I did, maybe tell them how to cope with that, so you could research on here's some ways you can cope with panic attacks. So I actually saw this on a TV show, but I think I sort of tried it. I tried one of the things. It was count backwards from 100 in 3, so 197, and then we won't go any further because it's terrible. Okay. And then maybe the breathing technique, and then also there was this tapping, so you could go like that. That's what one of my friends taught me to do. And then as well that, and then as well meditating, and then exercise is good as well, because if anybody has tics, I have tics and they can get bad, people with Tourette's, but I don't have Tourette's because I don't swear or anything. I just sit sometimes and make noises and that. My special tutor person told me about every morning when you wake up, do 10 star jumps to help you stop your tics, so maybe try advice.
Fantastic. So good bit of exercise that definitely helps your mental health, your well-being. Okie dokie, brilliant. Well, thank you so much, Tallulah, for that. That's been really good.